Good afternoon, friends. I hope you're well. I'm just sitting here sipping on an iced coffee because it has been a week. So it's actually Thursday when I'm filming this, and I just got home after work. I went by, grabbed a coffee because I typically like to get a venti, and then since it's already 4:26, I don't need to drink a ton of this because then I won't be able to sleep tonight. But I did get my favorite, which is a grande iced latte in a venti cup with vanilla sweet cream cold foam, whole milk, blonde espresso, and 3 pumps of white mocha. It's so good. I shared this in a vlog a few weeks back, but it's currently my new favorite. I ordered it from the app and I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm ordering it wrong when I go and just order it myself, but this is the second time that I've gotten it through the app where I just order it straight from the person that I actually got it from the first time, as opposed to me going to the window and actually telling them what I want. But it tastes so good like this. I don't know, the last time that I ordered it, Matt was just telling the barista what my order was and it did not taste the same. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it tastes really good today, so I'll save this for tomorrow. I'm going to need the iced coffee to help get me through the rest of the work week. This was our first week back from spring break, and I really honestly just wanted to sit down and chat with you about our Florida trip. I never actually ended up doing like a full vlog, so I wanted to share just how it went, what we thought about Gainesville really quickly before we jump into kind of more the productive things that I need to get done today. So I mentioned that we were going to Florida in a previous vlog and we had such a great time. So initially Matt and I were going to go to Gainesville to kind of like scope out some areas to see if it was a spot that we possibly would want to live in the near future. We don't have any concrete plans to move yet. I haven't started job hunting. Matt has not started job hunting, but we want to be closer to family. We miss being close to my sister and brother-in-law and Matt's mom and my parents and my brother and his soon-to-be wife. So we're trying to find a spot where we can do that. So we actually stayed in Ocala, Florida, which was really nice, really fun. We've stayed there before on our way to Disney World. So stayed in Ocala, then drove one day back to Gainesville. So it took about 45 minutes, and we stayed in Ocala just because we were trying to find like a central location where we could kind of drive around, see other neighborhoods, all that jazz. Didn't love Gainesville. Like, I think we were having a hard time seeing ourselves living there. Not to say that it wasn't nice or anything, because we did have a good time. We weren't exactly sure what to expect. We ate at some good spots, but then a lot of the places that I had on my list to go and visit, they were actually closed the day that we were in Gainesville, so that was super disappointing. But we did go to Wyatt's Coffee, which is a little coffee shop in downtown Gainesville, and that was super fun, really cute. They had plants everywhere, and if you know me, like, that is my jam, so we really enjoyed that. And then we went and got breakfast. I'll insert the name right here because the name has escaped my brain, but it was really yummy. I think it's a chain, but they apparently were featured on Food Network or something, because on their menu it actually had like a little thing about Food Network, so that was really good. We walked around downtown, went to some pretty shops. We went to downtown Ocala to see if we liked it better, and we just kind of went back with the pros and the cons, and ultimately we decided that, well, really ultimately we haven't made a decision yet. We're still kind of looking at other areas. We're actually starting to shift our mindset maybe towards somewhere in Georgia. So I don't know, I'll keep you updated as we kind of learn more about all of that. But it was an adventure. We had a great time, and then of course we ended up at Disney World for the last day of our trip. So like I said, we stayed in Ocala. We weren't in love with our hotel. Matt actually works in the hotel industry and was able to get us a discounted room, and we did not like our room. We did not like where we stayed. So the last day of our trip, or actually right before we were going to go home, so the night before, we decided instead of staying in Ocala and just driving the hour, I think maybe not quite an hour, to Orlando so we could go and visit Epcot, we decided to just cancel those plans. So we ended up leaving our original hotel early and went and stayed at the Swan Reserve in Orlando, Florida. And it was freaking amazing. We were in love. It was beautiful. The view from our room was insane. We got to see the Epcot ball from far away, and if you look to the left, you could see like a little bit of the castle in Magic Kingdom. And so yeah, the room was amazing and completely made up for our hotel room that we had been in. It was so clean, new. The property was just absolutely beautiful. Plants everywhere, again, like totally my thing. And the people there were so sweet. Really enjoyed that. We would love to go back and stay at the Swan Reserve again. But we were kind of celebrating my birthday and being on spring break and the fact that we were in Florida, and I feel like whenever we're in Florida, like we have to go to Disney. We have to go for at least a little bit. So we ended up going just to Epcot because we wanted to do the Flower and Garden Festival and had an absolute blast. I got to wear my favorite pink dress that I got from Target with the open back that I shared in like my little spring try-on haul. But that was super fun. And then we ate around the world for the Flower and Garden Festival. I will say the food at Flower and Garden is not my favorite. I enjoy the food at Food and Wine Festival so much more, but we still had some pretty tasty treats. We walked around and just got to soak in all the sights. It was just so good being back. But all in all, our trip was really good, and we ended up back in Alabama to pick up Freddie and then headed home and still had a little bit of downtime before we had to return to work. So it was a great trip. Yeah, so I'm vlogging in hopes of keeping myself accountable and being productive because I've got a lot to do today. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get changed, and then we'll get started. I had to share our pitiful looking fiddle leaf. I've had this thing for a few years now, and after we got back from our vacation in Florida, we had lost like 3 or 4 leaves, and in the course of being in the time that we've been back from our trip in Florida, we've lost like 3 more, and it's looking so bare. I just don't understand. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leaves left, but it just looks so terrible. And I even watered it. I've been trying to keep the leaves clean. I think this pot is not good. You can even tell like where it's got, honestly, I think it's rust, so maybe that's what it is. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to save it. So if you have any tips for me, please let me know, because I don't want my fiddle leaf to completely die. I've had it for a few years now and I love it. But my plans were to repot it over the summer, so we'll see if I'm able to keep him alive until I'm able to repot it. All right, changed into some comfy clothes, just took Freddie for a walk, and now I am about to get started with our admin work. So I think I'm going to pop in some oils into our diffuser. I'm going to use, let's see, RC, and we have Young Living, and a little bit of Valor as well. Get like a nice aroma in the kitchen and then get some stuff done. I thought this was so sweet. I left Matt a to-do list today when I left. He still had to unpack his suitcase, and I asked him to clean the guest bathroom because he normally will use that one in the morning to get ready, and then to wash and dry the towels. And I put I love you, and he put I love you too. I thought that was cute. Alright, you can probably hear the dishwasher in the background, but just got done with our little tidy up and I immediately feel just so much better. The house is clean, everything is back in it, well, most everything is back in its place, and so I just feel like I can now kind of do some of the things that I've been wanting to do all week but just haven't honestly felt like it. Like I'm so glad that I went and got that coffee after work. I'm about to go and heat something up for dinner. I actually did a HelloFresh meal last night, so I'm just going to heat that up and have it for dinner. But I wanted to show these super cute sandals that I got at Target. So these are the sandals. They're super cute. I got a size 8 and I love them. They're just neutral and I've honestly been wearing them all week long because they go with everything. And I think these are the types of, I think these have like a cushy memory foam on the bottom. So I really like these. I'll link them down below if you want to check them out, but really happy with that purchase. And then I'm excited to go to Target tomorrow and look and see what else they have. So we're gonna go and heat up some dinner and then get to our April planning, and I probably will also get our grocery list and menu ready. We did do HelloFresh, but we still need a few other staple items and then things for me so that I can make my lunches next week. So, all right, so here's the HelloFresh meal that I actually made last night. The silky Sicilian penne, tossed with mushrooms, zucchini, and tomatoes. And I did try it last night. It was super yummy, and I just thought it would be something super simple to keep in the refrigerator for easy dinners because honestly, like, after working all day, I don't love to cook dinner. On the weekends, I don't find it as much of a hassle, but I just do not thoroughly enjoy cooking on the weekdays. So I'm just going to pop that into the microwave because it's just the simplest thing to do. All right, while we wait for that to heat up, Matt went to Target the other day and got us some of the Olipop drinks. Have any of you tried those? They're apparently way better for you and they don't have any bad ingredients. So I'm going to try one. I was going to wait for Matt, but honestly, I just want to see if I even like it. This one is the strawberry vanilla sparkling tonic, and then he also got the classic root beer. And honestly, neither one of those flavors sounds lovely to me. I saw someone post about how they had a fruit punch flavor and they have like a classic soda. And so I feel like I would maybe enjoy those more, but our Target didn't have them. So I'm probably gonna look tomorrow, but we're gonna try the strawberry and vanilla flavored one tonight and see if we like it. So it's 35 calories, it only has 3 grams of sugar, purified water, strawberry juice concentrate, Ollie Smart, which is like a chicory root, Jerusalem artichoke, kudzu root, cassava fiber, cassava syrup, marshmallow root, slippery elm bark, nopal cactus, apple juice, lemon juice, stevia, pink rock salt, vanilla bean essence, strawberry essence, and extract. So it has prebiotics, plant fiber, and botanicals in a sparkling tonic that supports your microbiome and benefits digestive health. Our take on a classic cream soda blends real strawberry juice with vanilla bean and a touch of lemon for an indulgence that somehow clocks in only at 3 grams of sugar. Let's do this. They're really expensive. It's like, at our Target, I think Matt said they were like $3 a can. It's kind of expensive for a soda, but we'll see. I don't like it. I got the vanilla. Strong vanilla, like a good vanilla taste, but I'm super weird with soda. Like I would never get a cream soda. Like I do not like that at all. So I think that's why I don't like it. I think if I had the fruit punch flavor, I would really like it. So I'm gonna have to try that one and then maybe the classic soda. But this one, it's not that well, I mean, it tastes bad in my opinion, but I think it's just the flavors. Because it's, like I said, it's just not one that I would typically go for anyway. Okay, The strawberry vanilla one gets a 0 out of 10 for me, but maybe Matt will like it. Dinner is served. Looks yummy. All right, just got done eating and I am slowly but surely losing steam, and I have just a few more things that I want to get done. I really need to work on my vlogging calendar. I have been so unmotivated here lately, and I'm trying really hard to be consistent and put out some good videos. So I need to work on that. I may start it tonight, finish it tomorrow, we'll see. I think I'm also going to work on the grocery list, and then one of my big things that I wanted to get done is my April planning. So I've done a video on my planning before, did March, and I started April in my planner. This is my Erin Condren Life Planner, and at the beginning of each month I have like a little section where I map out different things like my school to-do list, my goals for April, a quote for the month, and then I try to write out the vlogs that I'm wanting to get done. So I already filled out a good portion of it. I'm still working on my goals. My school to-do list was to work on my end of the year gifts for my kiddos, start working on a portfolio / resume. Like, this is going to be going on year 5 of teaching for me, and I really just need an updated resume, and I want to put together a portfolio. I want to, and then the other school to do thing that I put on my list was try to thrive, but definitely survive, because honestly, that's just where I am right now. My quote for the month is absolutely wonderful, and I wanted to share it. It's actually funny because I found it on TikTok or Instagram. It was an Instagram reel, maybe, but it was like someone saying, you may not be where you want to be in life, but you're also not where you used to be. Take a second to realize how far you've come. And that is just so beautiful to me, because that is something that has really been on my mind this year. Just like where I get down on myself and I'm like, oh, you need to be doing better at this, and this. And I'm like, wait. And I do, like, I stop and I take a second and realize I really have come so far in personal goals of mine. And I even, like, Matt and I were talking recently, like, even living here in this apartment as opposed to, like, we prayed for this apartment. Like, we were so tired of the apartment that we used to live in. When we first moved to Tennessee, like, you know, we didn't really know where to live, so we found an area that we liked better. And so even this apartment we prayed for Freddie. We have Freddie, and we prayed for, you know, a dog for so long, and to be able to live in a place that allowed animals. So anyway, those are just like 2 examples of things, but I thought that was really good. And then April vlogs, which I'm going to work on in a few minutes. Like a productive day in my life. I thought about doing a cook with me video and like a spring day in the life where we go to Home Depot, some plant shops here. I don't know. Like I said, I'm really struggling and I want to thrive, but I'm just not right now. And that's okay. Hopefully I will get there soon. I'm really planning on spending a lot of time over the summer just really getting my crap together, but we'll see. So I've got that. Now I just need to work on my goals for April, and then we will get started on the grocery list, and I will work on my vlogging calendar. So those are the to-dos for right now. And also, really quick, I wanted to share my cup. This is my cup that I got from the Flower and Garden Festival, and I'm absolutely in love. It's one of my new favorite water cups, or cups to drink my water out of. But it has this really pretty green lid, and then it says Epcot Flower and Garden Festival 2022. And then it has daisies, which are my favorite flower, you know, if you couldn't tell. And then Mickey in his cute little gardening hat, some cucumbers, some other flowers, little pot flower, like a little watering can. It's just so stinking cute. I love it. So that's what I'm drinking my water out of tonight. So I'm gonna quickly work on some goals. All right, I've been sitting here kind of working on my planner. Matt called me, we talked for a little bit. He's at work right now, so he was on a break. And honestly, for my goals in April, that was really all I had to go back and do. One of them is a little bit more personal, and the other one is to gather more info on Pooler, Georgia, and the Savannah area. So, and that's honestly the only goal, plus the other one, that I really am putting for April, because I needed like 2 achievable goals, because last month was just so crazy, and this month is proving to be just as crazy and hectic, and just there's so much going on. So I thought just 1 or 2 achievable goals, and then my school to-do list was pretty easy. Love my quote, working on the vlogs. So I think that's it. I can't believe I was looking at my planner, and I always like to do the monthly overview, and so I'm sitting here looking at it, and I'm like, okay, so tomorrow's Friday, and that will be the end of this week. Then we have 3 more weeks in April, and then May just goes by so quickly. Like, the school year is almost over, and I'm so excited. It's just, this year has been so insane, and I am ready for a break. But it's just funny, like, looking at your planner and actually seeing, like, there really are not that many days left, and I still have so much to get done. But I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the vlog. I know it was kind of a shorter one, but hopefully it inspired you to get some things done, to be productive if you need to be, because obviously being productive is not the end all be all, and I have not been productive this week at all, and that's okay. So I'm just going to probably go and sit on the couch, drink my water, because I'm trying to be really good about hydrating, and probably work on the grocery list. We've been really trying to make sure we're just eating as clean as we can and eating like really good healthy meals. So I'm gonna go work on that, so that way Matt has a chance to like look over it before we go grocery shopping. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.